Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. For those just watching, I thank you for watching. This is going to be some crime against me and my twin flame. And you cannot use any of this information against me and my twin flame, because that will be illegal framing. So I'm just going to try to cool off. I need to show you something and get the ice pack. It's a little too hot in here, however, I'm going to just kind of lay around, do acupressure today. I'm going to try very hard not to trigger you, because part of what has happened to me and you is you were very sensitive about what happened yesterday, 2 years ago, and so I have to be careful how I'm, because I know that you're feeling weak, Shia. However, I have to explain some things to you in regards to keep you knowing what's going on. So I'm going to start by I'm just a little bit overwhelmed, because within 24 hours since I last talked to you, I had 2 doorbell rings, which was 2 attempts. One when I went out to go take the trash out before I went to drop off the library books, and one at 2:35 a.m. in the morning. I did call security, and they said they were going to come up. They said they could only see a couple. But the problem is these AI masks. Basically, I got proof that these security can see the AI masks. It's not just me. So I'll show you what the AI masks look like. Excuse me. See this person walking down with a walker? The AI mask captures on camera. And so before I get into the attempts, just don't worry, Shia. I have to show you though. There's this whole thing going on. Part of the problem with the reason why there's so much attempts is because there are people, authorities, that are kind of potentially participating in covering up all the attempts. So this isn't helping. And this also started with the whole reason I got into this building. So basically, I'm not really afraid to talk about this anymore, because everyone with AI or good AI knows that I was living in my car fleeing from violence. But So there was an agency that got me into this place because I was living in my car at the time, and another agency, I was selected into the system. This was through a government agency, a government-run agency. The government-run agency I'm trying to look up what the agency's called. Anyways, this isn't really extremely so I wrote a comment. Okay, I got attacked yesterday. Remember how I told you I got into this building from a homeless agency? Before that was the government-run homeless agency. This is a non-profit. So, there was a lot of bullying going on before I even got in this building, and I was told I had to get monthly visits from the peer support program from Alpha Project. I didn't know it was voluntary. I wasn't given that information. Basically, also, when I approached management, I mentioned something about Alpha Project. They go, the resident manager goes, yeah, Father Joe Villages is Alpha Project. Not saying, Alpha Project is Father Joe Villages. So I was kind of feeling like there was something that was, Alpha Project's not Father Joe Villages. And I was humiliated by this peer support person who was younger than me. I believe she talked down to me, and they did a lot of attacking. She's kind of like one of the CN's exes. So there was an intimidation thing that was going on. But there was a lot more than what this peer support program did, and it was a constant, I'm not even going to go into it. However, I shall show you on Facebook. I recently exposed what they did in regards to delaying a restraining order from the person that suffocated me. Because basically, I've had a brain injury and a stroke. I didn't fill out the documents correctly, as well as interference. And I had to have someone else, get involved with the paperwork to be like a witness somehow. And she didn't fill out correctly, so there was a 2-month delay. And when I went to the court trial, there was a 2-month delay because she didn't fill out the documents properly. So, in regards to filing the restraining order, the second restraining order court trial, I showed up, and the judge, Rebecca Church, gave the restrained person a year restraining order. And then I was given paperwork, and I said this has to get to the restrained person in order for it to go through. I wasn't given information about that the document had to be filed in return. Part of the document had to be signed and returned back to the court in order for the restraining order to go through. Whether this peer support employee knew how to file a restraining order or anything, they should never have got involved if they didn't know what they were doing. I'm pretty sure it was purposeful and intentional that this file did not go through, because the restraining order did not go through, because this is what happened. I got the 1 year restraining order. I got the paperwork, and I said to the Desiree, I said, this has to get to the restrained person, or else it won't go through. And whether or not she knew that she had to it had to be processed back or not, the fact is, 4 months went by, and I said, did he ever get it? And I kept asking. She said, no, we can't get, he won't open the door, we can't find him. And I said, not finally, I repeatedly said, well, can you just give it back to me if you can't give it to him? And they said, no, this is my work, I can do it, I'm professional. This is what we do, this is how we help you. And finally, towards the end of the 4th month, she goes, oh, I think he got it. She said, I think he got it. And then, somehow he ended up going in the elevator and was holding this little tiny burlap bag, he was shuffling through when he got in the elevator and saw me, there was a possible weapon in there to scare me, and you're not 6 feet away in the elevator. So I called the cops. Cops said this restraining order never went through, it wasn't processed. So after that happened, I went into the retail property management, because somehow I wanted to explain to them the restraining order didn't go through, because I think I already got them involved, saying he was on the elevator, blah, blah, blah. But then I said, I think I want to give up. That was the first sentence I said. I didn't explain myself. I want to give up on the restraining order, in which I did give up on the restraining order because it was too stressful and it was paralyzing. And then after I said that, the resident manager said, do you want to give your 2-week notice? She didn't even ask why. I even said, do you want to give up? So if you go under Alpha Project, I wrote an I don't recommend review, and I added something else besides the review. The Google review didn't give me enough space to write everything, but if you go under if you go under 55 reviews, I put it under Facebook because I really wanted to get this information. I wrote it out today very quickly. I'm sure I didn't explain myself completely, and the way I worded the Google review, there were little details that could have improved to make them look worse than they are. So I'm sure there was some kind of interference with the way I wrote it. But I'm not going to read the review. You can look it up on Facebook, and it's not there. Well, it is there because I just saw it. But they're really attacking me still. And do you know how I have those fun, cool graphics on my fashion page at the time? Well, it's really weird that one of the Alpha Project employees, it kind of not copied my style, but kind of made it sort of like a cool graphic, and it has nothing to do with Alpha Project style. And see the 2 plants and the stars? What does that look like? The 2 stars, the 2 plants. What is this? So it's an attack, and I believe that has something to do with, I'm not going to say it on the internet what I think. Obviously, Shy, you can figure it out. So that's in the downstairs hallway in the bulletin. It's been there for possibly at least a year longer. It was printed and pulled up right after I wrote that, a couple months after I wrote that Google review about Alpha Project. So it's just they're really small and not important people. However, this is my life, and they're like bullies. That project, they're very bullyish. There's some kind of web happening here, some kind of demon portal web circuit. And I just went in the hallway, and they see this piece of ripped up tape. They taped this. It's a 24-hour notice to enter. 24-hour notice to enter for inspection, which is fine. However, it's very odd that they taped it on, the door where the blood, the person's not washing off the blood. See how the person's not washing off the blood? Because they didn't put the blood on that door. They're afraid to wash it off because that's evidence, and they don't want to I'm sure they don't want to get murdered. They put the notice to enter taped it right next to the blood. And I think that, I'm not going to explain to you what I think, however, it's possible they're angry that there's evidence of blood on the thing, and then the cops showed. I think that was actually a threat. Oh, wash off the blood, wash off the evidence. So, I have lots of other things to show you. I have a lot of the, in regards to the person that drove by, and it was possible that he gave me an ugly look. I'll show you what the car looks like. I am not positive this is the person's car, but it's possible. They're still trying to get me, the hacker's still trying to get me to look. And I'll explain to you what's showing up on Daily Motion. LUSA is frequently being put in some star that has to do with, So this is put on my front page of Daily Motion. I don't like that actress. I don't really like either of the actresses. I don't like movie stars. And then on Twitter, all of these Twitter posts, or I'm not even following these Twitter accounts, are popping up. And this is just another celebrity pregnant. So they're trying to, this hacker's trying to intimidate me. And there's being a constant threat of two kids. And I'm not looking shy. I don't really believe that's true. And if it is, that's just going to be more evidence that, do you know the amount of return to send that's going to happen just to do that once? So I doubt it. If it is, there's no way I'm going to look at this point, because I told you I'm near death. I highly doubt it's true, but if it is, it's possible. It's very possible. Here's a threat to I'm poor. Do you qualify for free food? Do you qualify for free food? And the whole reason why I got triggered into writing that review from Alpha Project is because I actually put this. I took a photo of the review. Alyssa doesn't recommend Alpha Project in case it gets deleted somehow. Who knows? But have to start reading the notes, Shia. But I have to show you some of these. Oh yeah, and then people you may know this is a constant under people you may know on Facebook. Look at the two kids. Oh, it'll be another girl that's a boy. I'm not looking, but this is the way that this hacker kind of with the forced possession, it was very easy, but this was the kind of triggering that was occurring when I had to keep looking. So, what else? Do I have to show you on here? But I actually got scared at 2:20 with the doorbell. I didn't even actually approach to look through the peephole because I thought that there might be a gunshot going through the door. I called security right away, and there was like a constant heart racing and adrenochrome theft, like every 2 or 3 hours last night. Oh, here's another one that's being put on the top of my Facebook page. 1st and 3rd grade. 1st and 3rd grade. I don't know any of these people, by the way. I don't know any of these people on my Facebook. So 2 years separate. Or 3 years separate. 1 and 3 years old. And Shai, I know that this is but you have to have proof of how I'm constantly tortured. Yeah, and my life is like just pure hell all the time. But this was really sloppy, the way that they ripped the tape. That's not good. There's a reason why she's not cleaning that blood off, because she didn't put it there. He or she didn't put it there. Is there any other things I have to show you here? Oh. And then retro refresh. When I put things on loop, it'll just kind of stop, and then these things will pop up. Retro refresh. Constantly attacking me with that sans vintagey looking home. Oh, and Ashley. My middle name is Lee. Ash. Burnley. Do you see how like they use every little thing to attack me? I had my suggestions to write reviews turned on. The hacker turned it on, and I just all of a sudden started to get these having to suggest review notifications. This is not just like, this is a constant exhausting thing. And so see how this was hearted 1 minute after I posted on Twitter? The hacker goes, oh, that's Shia. Shia's giving you proof. Shia's giving you proof. He's hearting it. And then he goes, and then the hacker goes, no. There's no way that Shia could be that quick. It was less than 30 seconds that this got posted 1 minute ago. And so this is a constant thing where I sometimes think that you're giving me some signs, and the hacker will constantly say, no, I'm doing it to trick you into thinking that he's doing it. So like I'm never able to know, and so I'm never able to think. And this thing is constantly, I actually don't like this animal. I don't like the style of the dog, and this is a constant trigger, a very painful trigger for me, because some of the public photos are very lookalikes of you, more skinnier, and some of the facial expressions and like style of the stand like really remind me of you, especially the one in the car when you're looking out of the car. Like they did all kinds of military grade AI to make this extremely painful, all of the situation. Blue bloods, so threats of gangster crimes. Sad blood, it's sad, she's your family. Oh, you will rich, saying no, you have no money, there's no trial that's going to happen. Make your point without breaking a sweat. I'm just really behind on these, and I think I can't always I don't really know this one. This was kind of an attack in the grocery store. This girl was wearing eyeball shirts, and she was with her mother, and her shirt had like a twisty tree, like icy family roots. I'm not sure if this was evil or not. However, I saw them at the grocery store and walked by them, and they were talking about AI. With the help of AI, obviously they clearly look like a couple of geeks, but with the help of AI, I can steal your husband's DNA and have a child, make you watch. With the help of AI, I can go to jail. Because I made a couple. I'm not able to explain it. Like, well, with the help of AI, I can steal your husband's DNA and make your husband and your wife watch me make a child with your DNA in it. Yeah, and with the help of AI, I can go to jail. So this was not. I'm just showing you. This is the triggers, Shia, and this is not the best video for the. But Shia, just know this is pretty much. I'm just explaining this to you because I need to tell you what's going on. I gotta get my driver's license renewed in November, so I'm gonna. Department of Motor Vehicles. I'm going to get my driver's license renewed in a couple of months, actually, not yet. So I have to quickly continue reading these notes. So Shia, when I went to the trash, okay, so Shia, this is what happened. I told you there was 2 attempts. The first, and by the way, I got a phone call from Orchid Manor Apartments, and I put myself on low-income wait lists, and not like enough though. I want to try to apply to low-income housing apartments. I'm not going anywhere until. Because there's proof that someone opened up the pipes, poisoned my water, opened up the vent, poisoned my air, opened up the corner of the wall to use a direct energy weapon against me, opened up the back of the fridge to poison me for a year and a half. What else? And then I tried to plug in the fridge in another outlet, and I couldn't do that, so if possible, open up another wall there. So I'm not just walking away from this place. I've been feeling like trying to get my parents involved to try to have them help me, but I actually don't think they want to help me, and I don't think that's a good idea. That would be an act of being desperate at this point. So I want to apply to low-income apartments to be on their wait list. So when you get here, Shio, and we eventually get this whole situation found out, then we can go somewhere else. But the Orchid Manor Apartments is kind of like having a sort of a tone like there's so many better places than where you are, and this is like totally ridiculous that this is going on to begin with. This actually place I would say is considered, I think it's dangerous because the upper authorities don't like me and it's possible there's participation involved. But it's actually kind of like the Orchid Manor Apartments. There are better places than where you are. So I'm going to look project-based, Section 8, low-income housing, equal housing opportunities, housing choice voucher program. The problem is, with my brain injury and stroke, I can't figure out things that have to do with... this is a problem my whole life. I haven't really been able to... I think it's a program too. I can't really figure out how to do housing paperwork or anything that has to do with housing or car. My mom took care of all of that my whole life, and I kind of wasn't allowed, and I had to my brain would get scrambled, and it's still happening. My brain gets scrambled when I try to do those types of things. I'm not moving right now though. So 6:53 a.m. Okay, so I have to skip to the part that's most important. So just calm down when you feel like you're getting, when there's going to be an attempt. I just walked by someone going to the trash yesterday morning, and I thought it was, I've never recognized, I've never recognized that person. And then, so that happened before I went to the library and came back, but there was I think it was AI because his eyes were glowing evil, some kind of AI thing. So that happens in the morning, afternoon, and at 2:20, where is it? 2:49 a.m. Oh no, there was 3 attempts. I went to go to the library to drop off the books at Carmen Mountain Ranch. That person in the walker, you can't tell if it's an AI mask or not when you click a camera, because I clicked that photo and I said, oh, well, I bet you it's not that criminal, because I thought if you click the camera, you wouldn't see the AI photo, the AI mask, you see the actual person. No, that's not true. So I was taking my trash out, and obviously that was a failed attempt, and then I went, and then at about 2:49, that was 2:12 a.m. That was the 3rd attempt, but there's a 2nd attempt, and security kind of got involved. This is what happened. 3:31 p.m. I got a doorbell. I got a knock on the door. It was this girl with a bleached blonde pixie. Looked like she could have been in her 50s. Obviously, it was an AI mask. She had a white shirt on. It was an AI mask. I didn't open the door. I was getting really scared because it's starting to get creepy. The doors are knocking and the bell ringing is very persistent. So it's getting my heart racing and I get scared. and they're doing this kind of demonic pull, like they're like, I have the pull sensation of opening the door. And I called security and I said, do you see that blonde girl? No. I said, I'm on room 843. Do you see someone at my door? And they go, yes. That was like, they were already looking at the screen on the 8th floor when I called. I said, do you see that girl at my door? They go, yes. And she goes, she's blonde hair with a white shirt? I said, yes. So I'm not the only one seeing these AI masks. So it's 3:31 p.m. And then they said, oh, well, we're going to check it out. And then call me back. I'm going to ask that girl why she was knocking on your door. Ends up, there was another security at the front desk lobby, and the other security that was going to go check it out never went back to the lobby, so I never got to talk to him. But that security that was at the lobby says, oh, you want to talk to David, the security guard David, and that's a programmed name, by the way. And then that was sort of that security, while he kept saying that name. That was kind of a threat to the person listening on the phone call, possibly listening in on the phone calls, because I called security several times to check to see if what that girl said, why she was knocking on the door. So I know that the security guard is named David. I know that he saw the girl with the blonde pixie white shirt knocking on my door. And however, never got a chance to be able to talk back to see if he was able to catch that girl. But as this continues, all these AI masks walking down, I have a feeling that these cameras, they're not saving the footage. I have a feeling that, because this could be proved, all these AI masks, all these random people just appearing out of nowhere, this could be proved. These AI masks, that the AI masks are being used. Oh, they were used, and then another thing that triggered me. No. And Shia, whatever it looks like, I know that you're like me. I know that you're like me. You're not an elite public figure with all this ego. You're just like me, Shia. But they try to scare me and act like I can't explain it, Shia. There was an attack. So the security guard. But then, at 2:20 a.m., I was startled by a doorbell ring. My heart was racing. I could get a stroke. But I immediately calmed down, because I get reminded by a telepathic supporter, and this is what they're doing for you. Okay, they're going to kill you. You're going to die. This is your time. Just relax. There's absolutely nothing that you can do. So we have to kind of know that we're not really in charge. We're following Lumire's instructions, especially with this possession, so we have to kind of believe that. I don't think we're completely safe. You can't be tortured this much and go through these much murder attempts and be safe. However, we have to relax, Shia, and not get freaked out. But I got freaked out last night from the doorbell ring, because I also heard with V2K, like the handle like being pulled and then yanked back over and over, like with V2K to threaten me. And Shia, I have a disability. I have no right to be able to be in possession of a self-defense weapon. If I did, this power trip would not really be going on as much. But all I can really have is a self-defense knife and pepper spray, and that won't help me if someone shoots a bullet at my doorknob to try to break in, because that's a constant threat. I really wish that I could have a GUN to be in possession in case someone broke in. I should be able to have that ability, but I can't because of my disability. So This is all going to backfire to the sender, though, this power trip that they have, because there's a constant threat with GUNSHOT against me. But everyone's lives are in danger, Shire. If we think about this is end times, everyone's lives are in danger, Shire. So we have to kind of remember that it's a lack of self-defense, though. It's a lack of survival and the lack of education that I've had in regards to all these murder attempts, not like being taught and knowing all of the different things that could kill me too. So we can't have heart attacks over it, though, Shy. We have to calm down. And I know that both of us are really upset that we're not together yet, and this is still going on. However, I feel I feel much safer knowing that you know what's going on, Shia. And I know that you're doing things to help me, and I'm doing things to help you, Shia. So I definitely skipped through a lot of notes. I didn't tell you everything I kind of wanted to, but I can't make this too long because I know that you're tired, Shia, and you both have to rest. I'm going to keep doing the acupressure because it's definitely working. Listen to the Karen Rakshas, Spiritual Zen. I'm spending more time listening to my Allah Yeshua Lumerian technology, but I'm definitely going to spend some time doing all the different things that I do to try to not be tortured. I can't say the torture. Oh yeah, with the adrenochrome, I kept pressing this last night. So this is the kidney. So see this bone right here? It's a little bit above this bone. Right here, this is the kidney acupressure, and this is for our adrenochrome, the adrenochrome theft. If you press this, you'll immediately feel like a motion feeling in your kidney organ area. But before that, so I'm going to But if I do get a doorbell ring again or a knock, I'm going to immediately just call security and say, do you see anything? What do you see? Because I don't think there's even a point of looking through the door. I don't think there's a point anymore of responding because I'm actually getting too scared to respond, because yesterday with that girl, the Pixie, I was sort of like hiding in the bathroom and then screaming wrong door. Like it's getting scary, and this is they love this because we can just steal more adrenochrome that way. But Shia, don't worry. Just don't worry, Shia. Please don't worry. There's a reason why I'm here, and I pretty much know. I was supposed to talk about you, Shia. And you're feeling abandoned. I'm feeling abandoned too, Shia, because I can't talk to you. I would rather hear your voice and you talk to me than me talk to you, Shia. However, I'm really happy that you're able to hear me. But my poor Shia, you have a lot of sadness and grief, and you have to, I would say the acupressure is doing a lot, Shia, with releasing all of the sadness and grief. I have to do this point. So if you get too tired to press on it, take like a crystal or a heavy, take a heavy rock, lie down. Take it like a heavy rock, lie down, and just lean it against the point. So I love you, Shia. We're married, Shia. We're telepathically and spiritually together. and physically. You're half of you is inside me, Shia. And I have proof of it. And Lumarians show me that half of you is with me, Shia, all the time. So, and I often have telepathic supporters tell me that you're thinking about me, and that you're happy thinking about me, and that makes me really happy, Shia. And you're feeling very bitter. You're feeling very bitter about not being heard, but you are being heard, Shia. You are being heard. And I don't tell you everything that I don't act completely myself in how happy I am when I think about you, and I'm smiling, hugging the pillow, thinking about you, and looking at your photo and your video and really connecting with you. I don't really show and I can't really express myself on the internet because I know you're in danger, and the possession will make me look funny if I try to express myself to you with how happy. But this isn't really, you're not really getting the complete, like, me and of me. Like, I'm not really expressing myself well because of the stroke, and also because of the possession, and I really act way more like I'm in love with you and so happy thinking about you when I'm off the video and I'm watching a video and thinking about you all day. So don't think that how I'm acting is really proof. I really know that you're not safe, and I get extreme threats that you're going to die even if I just talk about you, Shia. And you're obeying the Lumarian instructions as well as I am. I'm obeying the Lumarian instructions so that we can have freedom and be with each other soon, Shia. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. And I'm continuing to think about you and think about your mom, and I was told a few things about the situation, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because I don't want to trigger you, and I have to get off the video. I'll talk about it with you soon. So just try to rest, Shia. I love you, Shia. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.